In the past couple of years, Ja Morant has said several interesting things, done several interesting things. What I want to take a look at on a new segment that I'm calling Empire Sports Talks Xbox Xpose is something that Ja Morant said a while back, which I think we can all agree was, at the very least, suspect when talking about himself versus former greats of the league. Ja Morant displayed confidence in himself. He said he would never bet against himself, and in that said, I would cook Michael Jordan one-on-one. Now, we have no actual way to prove that, because if he played Michael Jordan one-on-one now, he'd be playing a 60-year-old man. But what can we do? Take that statement to the Xbox and see if it holds up. So, let's do that, shall we? So I put Ja Morant up again. I tried to make it as fair as possible, so I took Last Dance Michael, 1998 Michael, 35 years old, put him up against Ja Morant. Let's see how he fared. So Michael right away puts up a layup from kind of far out, and it doesn't make a lot of sense, but puts it in. I like the style in the 2K blacktop, kicking the ball, and Ja Morant puts up a circus layup that makes zero sense. Michael rebounds, takes it out, 1-0 Michael. He immediately goes back to the rack for another layup, proving that Ja can't keep up with his speed. After a Ja Morant miss, gets it out, throws it down, vintage Michael with the celebration after. After another Ja Morant miss, Michael pulls it out, gets around the corner, throws it down again. Michael's up 4-0. So right away, this was not looking good for Ja's claim that he could cook Michael one-on-one. Ja does a layup from the outside, has to clean it up twice, finally gets on the board. 4-1 MJ. Again with the style. MJ to the rack again. So, after that, Ja kind of wakes up, makes it 5-2, and this is a period where, and right there you see some vintage Michael Jordan with the step back. After a Ja Morant miss hook shot, Michael pulls it out, and he is in takeover now. Circus layup after a bit of contact. It's 7-2, and it was never really that close. After a Ja Morant miss, he cleans up his own for a layup, and it was never really that close. Mike proving that his strength is too much for Ja, doing what Ja can't do, pushing him off and creating space with the back down. Ja brings it out, tries to get past Michael, can't do it. Michael has a couple of defensive player awards, defensive first teams, gets the layup. It's 8-4. Michael with the slick turnaround, vintage MJ. Ja gets around the corner, slams it down. Then Michael backing Ja all the way down from the corner, puts him on skates, double clutches to give Ja a chance. Easy layup. Ja pulls it out, now down 10-5. Forces the layup, doesn't get it, gets his own rebound, puts it back in, it's 10-6. And then Michael misses, cleans up his own miss. And then after a Ja miss, Michael takes it out, and it turned into a bit of a slam dunk contest from both sides. With Michael now up 14-8. Michael cleans up his own rebound, makes it 15-8. The Ja miss, cleans up his. So they went back and forth for a little bit towards the end, but because of that hot start, going up 5-1, it was never really close. Ja with the throwdown. Michael, anything Ja did, Michael answered back, which prevented Ja from ever getting within 4 points. Ja gets the layup, but at this point, it's all but over. Michael's up 16-11, and Ja can't stop him around the corner, throwing it down again. Another miss, another cleanup, another layup. You're sensing a theme with Ja Morant. And Ja with a little bit of flair right here at the end, but this was all she wrote, 17-13, and Michael answered back with emphasis. After a Ja Morant miss, Michael cleans it up, takes it out, goes right to the basket again. 19-13, and Ja Morant can only watch. Puts one in, but it doesn't make a difference. It's 19-13, and he is cooked because here is Michael one more time. Everybody talks about Ja's explosiveness, which he does have, but as this proved, and yes, it's a simulation, yes, it's a video game, whatever you want to say, but Ja could not stop Michael's explosiveness, and with that dunk, it's the end. Let's take a look at how it looked. Michael had the 21 points on 21 of 29 shooting. No one shot a three in this game. Ja was much less efficient. What you don't see on the screen of those statistics is that half of Michael's points came from the slam dunk, meaning that he was able to take advantage of having a bit of a height advantage on Ja Morant, and everybody wants to talk about Ja Morant's explosiveness, but Michael beat him to the punch every time. And anytime that Ja Morant got to the basket and made something happen, Michael answered with emphasis. And so you can say what you want. This doesn't count. It's a video game. There's no way to tell for sure. But as far as Ja Morant's claim that he could cook Michael Jordan, let's keep in mind that I used present-day Ja Morant, who is 24 years old and known for his explosiveness and ability to get to the basket. And I used a 35-year-old Last Dance 1998 Michael Jordan. I could have gone prime Mike or 24-year-old Mike. I didn't. I went 35-year-old Last Dance Michael Jordan against 24-year-old Ja Morant. And it wasn't close. At time, Ja Morant got as close as 4 points multiple times, but Mike started out at 100 miles an hour, got up 4-0, and never looked back. So, as silly as this experiment was, this has been Empire Sports Talks Xbox Xpose. I am your host of Empire Sports Talk, Roman Gennaro, and this proves as definitively as we can that Ja Morant cannot, in fact, cook Michael Jordan one-on-one. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this, and let us know what other hot takes and scenarios you would like to see play out on Xbox Xpose. Until next time, I'm Roman Gennaro.